And today, welcome back to the Geek Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Nate LePage, and today we're just going to be talking about a few random topics. We got Disney, but first, I'd just like to congratulate all the Eagles fans on their Super Bowl win yesterday, so a little round of applause. Alright, so, also in that, let's see what we got in the news this week. I know this is a little old, but obviously we got 20th Century bought Disney. Or, 20th Century bought Disney. Come on, Nate. Disney bought 20th Century Fox for, hang on, let me just find the number here. But that was a big purchase for Disney. Because now they own all the rights to the Fantastic Four and the X-Men as well as Deadpool and Venom. $52 billion was the number they bought 20th Century Fox for, which is a ridiculous, absorbent amount of money. Disney's way too much money. So really, we need to get into whether or not Disney's sort of monopolizing on entertainment, them and Netflix, because Disney basically makes a big purchase every 3 years. Back in 2006, they bought Pixar, which I don't like them for. Pixar movies have not been as good as they used to be back then. 3 years later, about Marvel in 2012, which I absolutely love them for. Marvel movies have been fantastic. 2015, they bought Lucasfilms, which we think we love them for. Yeah, we love them for that. We love them for buying Lucasfilms and redoing the latest Star Wars movie. Or not redoing, or just making new Star Wars movies. And then we got 20th Century now in 2018. Or in 2018 for $52 billion. But so basically, Disney's trying to buy up big companies. So is Disney going to buy Netflix, I think? Because I was saying, that was my prediction of who they were going to buy next. Because Disney was looking for a big purchase to make. And Netflix was really hot right now. It was getting hot and it looked like that was going to be it. Then they went ahead and bought 20th Century, which I absolutely love them for. I'd love to see them redo the Fantastic Four. Yeah, and also, I love to see that they have all their characters back, the X-Men and Venom. I love to see Venom enter the MCU. I love Venom as a character, and I think Tom Hardy's going to do an awesome job with him, and I'm about to pick up a Spider-Man 300, see if I can flip it in the future, which is the first appearance of Venom. So, yeah, however, we do have to, there's a few other topics to cover, but we'll stick with this right now. This is sort of our main story. So, yeah, that was conducted December 14th, so that was a few months ago. But I'm just getting around to it now because I have my first two topics done on Funko Pops and the Oscars last week, which if you missed that podcast, check it out on my channel. It was last week. It was my Oscar predictions. And I know this podcast is being filmed on a Monday because Sunday was Super Bowl Sunday, so I felt like there was no point in posting on Sunday, so I'm just going to post this on Monday. And I'm also filming it on Monday because it was Super Bowl Sunday and Super Bowl weekend. I was out, watching the Super Bowl like everyone else. So, what else do we got this week? I bought an Old Man Logan Funko Pop, which I might do a review video on because it was a fall convention exclusive. My dad gave it to me as a gift. Thank you for that. And yeah, I picked it up at the Secret Stash, Jay and Silent Bob's. I also went next door and picked up me a Secret Stash superhero from Reedy's, which if you watch the show, they basically Reedy's is a sandwich shop that comes up with sandwiches that are named after local businesses. So I picked up their sandwich, the Secret Stash superhero, and it was actually very good. It was basically just a chicken cutlet with apple jam and bacon. That's what it was. And back into the Disney buying 20th Century after taking a quick little break to see other news. Yeah, I'd love to see them redo the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, if you don't know, is probably the most important superhero team ever to be released in Marvel. Is because Stan Lee was going to quit Marvel because he was sick of just writing just action on every page without a lot of story. Then his wife told him, just come up with one more story. do it how you want it. And if they fire you, you don't care because you want to quit anyway. And that's so was the Fantastic Four, and they took off. So without the Fantastic Four, Stan Lee would not have been on Marvel. So Fantastic Four, possibly the most important superhero team to ever exist. Even more important than the Avengers, who's getting a lot of movies now and are getting a lot of love. I'd love to see the Fantastic Four get some love. Although Chris Evans would have to play Human Torch, means Chris Evans would somehow have to play two characters in one universe. He can do it. But, yeah. Sort of running out of topics this week. And again, I'm going to keep these podcasts short to make them more shareable. I'm not doing any big, 40-minute podcasts maybe in the future. I'm going to keep them, 10, 15 minutes or so. This one's going to probably be a little shorter just because not a lot happened this week. But, yeah, so, I'd love to see the Fantastic Four become a movie and I'd love to see them redo it, and let's do it right this time, not that stupid remake that they made a few years ago. That was really, really, really bad. I'd love to see them do that. I'd love to see some X-Men and Avengers crossover, maybe an X-Men versus Avengers movie. Let's just think about how awesome that would be for a sec. Avengers versus X-Men. Who are you taking as my top pick? I think the Avengers are, just a little over for the X-Men. I think a big fight would be Wolverine versus the Hulk. How awesome would that be? Also, I want to see the Hulk fight some people. I'm sick of this. Hulk fought people in the comics all the time. He fought Wolverine. He fought The Thing. He fought Thor. He fought Ghost Rider. I want to see him fight some people now that they have movies on. I want to see these big action sequences where he's just going around, just beating up people like he did in the comics. All right, so basically, yeah, I say that a lot, basically. So yeah, there's not much in the news other than that. Type in the comments, what movie would you, I'll pin it as the question of the day, what movie do you want to see redone, remade, or made now that Disney owns 20th Century Fox? Again, I know this is old news, but I'm just getting around to it now. I didn't open up my YouTube channel till about a month after it happened, and I just started the Geek Talk podcast. We're only on episode 3. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it. It's this podcast, I told you, is going to be a short one. We're probably going to clock in at right around 8 minutes, but if you liked the video, please subscribe and and straight up like the video, and there will be links in the description for the new Geek Talk podcast merch. Yes, I opened a merch shop, and it's the Geek Talk Podcast. It's on Teespring. Link will be in the description because the merch is fire. And also, that was such a tool move to say. But also there will be links to eBay where you can pick up some of the hottest collectibles and galactic toys. We can pick up some of the hottest toys, and Funko where you can pick up the hottest collectible right now. So basically just lots of fire in the description for links. I recommend you go down there and check them out. And also, I'll see you guys next Sunday instead of Monday. Again, I posted this on Monday because it's Super Bowl Sunday. So, I'll see you guys on Sunday, and there will be one other video posted this week. But this has been it for the Geek Talk podcast, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.